It's Eddie's Funhouse. We'll see how many people join. We'll see how many people actually care. This is the more detailed, the high definition. I'm borrowing my mom's charge card because it actually reaches. I'm borrowing. Oh, come on, right side up. I guess the alert will go out. Let's do this. Let's do this damn thing. Looks like I have a like. There we go. Been long we met. It's been a while. I just had to build my energy up. Something took away all my energy. All my I don't know what it was, but I had to build it back again. The mojo. I think that's what it was. It was the mojo. You're playing your PS4. Well, hopefully the word will get out. It's probably really late in the UK. It's probably pretty late. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's probably 7 or 8 o'clock. 7 or 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So that would be 2000. Today's not the 1st. Today is the 12th. Yesterday was 9/11 and hardly anybody mentioned. I'm seeing a new face. I'm seeing someone who has been here before. So here we go. Now I can focus on talking to you all. See if I can get the date. Let's back up here. If it's going to be the 12th. Come on. There we go. The 12th. And it is 3:05 to be exact. All right. Now I could know what time it is in the UK. I had some people ask me to be live today. Why aren't they here? You're from Bangladesh, and do you know? I've heard of Bangladesh. I know Peru. I know Morocco. I guess I'm learning my geography as I do this show. I have a beard now. A beard that shows my age. So there's got to be a reason. There's got to be. Oh, it's an Asian country. Okay, Bangladesh. Well, I am Ed, and this is Eddie's Funhouse. I've been doing a lot of shorts because nobody watches my videos. I just do shorts to try to get people to be aware of my channel. Do you know cricket? I know about cricket. Cricket. You ever watch Shaun of the Dead? They used a cricket bat. to kill zombies. That was the weapon of choice. Cricket, yes. Cricket, and then there's lacrosse, and then there's football, as they call it in Brazil. Wait, I was playing my jaw harp. Eddie! Oh, yes! Scrooge McDuck! Welcome. Welcome, all of you. Football! There we go. Football. I guess there's an asteroid, Muawawa or whatever they call it, supposed to be heading. They're afraid. Michio Kaku is scientists are scared. I love you too. So great to see you again. Good, likewise. It's been a while, hasn't it? I need to get out in the sun more. I look like a real pale face. It's good to see you all again, even though I can't really see you. I'm using my new phone. Are you ignore me? I am not ignoring you. I try to read. I'm the only one that reads all of the texts. There were some people that were surprised. They were surprised that you read the text? You actually read the text? Yes, I do. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, you can do so. Click on my links. If you go to my channel, you'll see my links. I also have a couple of online stores. Eddie's back. That's right. In all capital letters. I'm here and I'm feeling well. I have my charger plugged in. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to hear from my supporters, my fans. I'm where I can't be shot. That was disturbing news. I try not to stay out of mainstream media. I try to stay out of mainstream media. But the guy I liked, Charlie Kirk, he couldn't even have debates. Anyway, that's what people also like about my show is that I don't talk about the media. Are you the shooter? No, I am not the shooter. They caught an old guy, and then I guess they found another guy. They were getting mugshots of this guy who supposedly, allegedly, anyways. Good morning. Bangladesh to the east, India. So, guess who's back again? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Tell your friends. Guess who's back? Tell your cat I said, psst. That was a funny bumper sticker I saw. Somebody had a sticker on the car that says, tell your cat I said, psst. Keep your text short so that I can read them quickly. Trump tweeted out a few hours ago saying he is confident the shooter is in custody. Yes, I know. Could you imagine not knowing he's still out there? That would be scary. You are a Pakistani. Love you, Pakistan. It's like Tyler Robinson is the shooter. You know what's weird? What's up with all this sniping? Can't you just come up and slap somebody with a glove anymore? You know, can't you challenge somebody to a duel? You have to sit somewhere out of view and aim a rifle 22-year-old. Yeah, son of a veteran. Wow. Why? I mean, again, I try not to get into mainstream media, but I can't help myself. I liked Charlie Kirk. I like that he dismantled people when they came up with their views and their opinions. He was very knowledgeable. LOL. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think I'm funny. I like that. Funny is sometimes not allowed in this house. But funny, I can't help it. It's just something. It's like asking monkeys not to eat bananas. Let me play some more Doing Doing for you. People go, what is that sound? What's that thing you're playing? Hello, sir. Hello. Hallo, wie geht's? Ich heiße Ed. If you don't mind me speaking German. Ich verstehe nur ein bisschen Deutsch. Ein bisschen. That's how you say it. Well, it's good to be back. It's good to have you all back. I don't have to put out flyers. All I have to do is start the live. What's up with the sniping? What's with all the sniping? That's for wartime. Well, it is wartime, but not here. Wars are never here. They're always in other countries. When we're involved in wars, we make sure it's in other countries. Hey, where are you been? Oh, it's Mike. Hello. Snipers singing snipers. Snipers gonna snipe. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias. Muy bien. If you're really good, it's muy bien. It is Mike. That's right. That's what people are waiting for. The Doing Doing. I think what they should do when they have debates is have them in a bunker, an undisclosed location. If they're going to have a debate or like have a president appear somewhere, or make sure it's in a bunker. Driving in the pouring rain right now. Oh, that's never good. I always pull over when it's pouring down rain and I can barely see. That happens here in Georgia. We get pouring rain. Which reminds me of a No Doubt song. Hello. I wish. Pouring rain. I've been in rain where you can't even see across the street. The rain is in California. It rained like that. It rains so much that it overwhelms the ditches. The ditches get overwhelmed with water, rainwater. And it's like the rain is so hard, it's coming down so hard that you can't even see across the street. You watched the latest season of South Park. No, I don't have Comedy Central. The only time I watch Comedy Central is in the hospital. When I'm admitted to the hospital, that's when I turn on, I can watch South Park. So I guess laughter is the best medicine. It's awesome. Yes, it is funny. South Park. You know what? We need South Park. South Park is it's like the elixir of life, the fountain of youth. And it's right there on your television set. They got horses pooping. They got, you can make fun of fat kids. I don't understand how they get away with talking about the Jewish people. You know what? Because Matt Stone, Matt Stone is, if you're Jewish, you can make all the Jewish jokes you want. Yeah, Matt Stone is Jewish. There's Trey Parker, who's Mormon or who was Mormon. I don't know. He seems to be very knowledgeable. They even made a musical about the Mormons. They get away with everything. They do. You know what? We need immunity. When it comes to comedy, we need immunity. We cannot send in the clowns. I was just thinking about that. We need clowns now more than ever. Clowns used to poke fun at things, the establishment, the clowns, you know, clowning, the clown's prayer, etc. Yeah, but you should think that a Jewish person wouldn't go as far as, I know. It's like, is anybody sacred? Nothing is sacred. I guess, yeah. You can go too far. I agree. You can go, you know, there's comedy and then there's just being mean. You shouldn't be mean. Comedy is, it's an anomaly. It's a mystery. It's an enigma comedy. It just has to hit you at the right time. You can't plan comedy. Yeah. It's funny. I told my mother that I was going to do a live stream. She has to speak up when she's on the phone because she's hard of hearing. Yeah. She can't wait until I'm done with my live stream. Common courtesy isn't so common. The common courtesy. If this was an adult show, I'd be talking common courtesy. A mystery wrapped in a conundrum mixed with that's right, with an enigma. It's an enigma. And you know what? People can't take a joke. They say a mark of of an intelligent person, humor. And we should be able to spot the dummy. Who was it? Monty Python. They used to play a game called Spot the Loony. Remember that? Spot the Loony. If you can't take a joke, it probably means your IQ isn't that high. Hey, stranger. It's been a while. Yes, it has. Hello, it's been a while. You know what? If I started playing my flute, she says my flute is too loud. Maybe that'll be our hint. You know, like safe words? My safe word will be playing the flute. She is fine. Yes, she was brought home. I have never heard of this. If you leave in an ambulance, they can bring you home in an ambulance. I never thought that was a thing. Thoughts on Hulk Hogan passing away? It's been a while, hasn't it? He was well liked and well hated among certain people. You know what? I don't like to talk about people when they're dead. I wouldn't want somebody talking about me when I'm dead. It's like me having a dream. If I'm having a really good dream, I wouldn't want you to interrupt that. Passed away. Oh, wow, that's sad. You had to pick your birth date. Again, you don't pick when you die. I would love to be able to pick when I die. I'd want it to be on a Halloween night. Just die on a Halloween night. Peacefully, of course. Nobody wants complications when you're dying. Nobody wants complications when you're dying. You just have to pay for 2 ambulance rides then. I know. I think that's what it was. That's where they get you. They make it appear like it's a courtesy. But you know what? My mother, I let her leave with the keys to the car. We have a car right now. And I was making sure she had her charger, that she had her hearing aid charger. And I put it all in her purse and I said, "Go, Mom, go to the hospital." But I forgot to take the keys. So she had the keys to the car. Eddie, I have not seen you in ages. Well, I'm going to have to not stay away so long. Maybe no more extended vacations. Hey, how old are you? Oh, old enough to have gray hair in my beard. Old enough to, my eyebrows are growing. That's how old I am. My brows. It's like Halloween is coming up. You want to give it a try? No, I don't know. Yeah, be careful what you wish for because people are listening. When you say things, people are listening. And you know what? They take you seriously. I pay $20 6 months Geico car insurance. And if I get hurt, my fault, or Geico, I know. Medical bills. Armpit fart. I used to do armpit farts. I was pretty good at it until I grew hair. You can do armpit farts until you grow hair. So creepy, bro. I loved your channel. Thank you for that. I need to subscribe now. Well, then do it. If you need to, you better do it. Little K, do you speak English? That's what my mom asks me. Do you speak English? I don't know. I don't know English. Sorry. I love you too. Mikey D. You're back to Mike D. Well, that's good. I can identify you. I'm sitting with my arms folded. It's relaxing, isn't it, to just fold your arms? I was told in body language it means you're proud of your territory. I would love to hang out with you. We can do that. You know what? We got to really focus on what we want to do. There's too much distraction. Wouldn't you agree? Just Turkish. Oh, you're Turkish. I had a friend in California who was Turkish. He might still be Turkish if he's still alive. If you die, I don't think you're Turkish anymore. Well, welcome to the show. This is my brand of comedy. Avis car rental, Chinese food. And we can go to the zoo. I haven't been to the zoo in a while. Emma has changed her font. That's Aramaic, isn't it? Aramaic. And then there's Sanskrit. I haven't seen Sanskrit in a while. People used to tattoo Sanskrit. Oh, this is what it means in Sanskrit. Sanskrit. They say Hindu is the oldest religion. Oh, other languages. We don't understand. You stop writing that. Don't write. I don't read terrorism. Oh, I'm glad to see other people have a sense of humor. If you have no sense at all, at least have a sense of humor. Hey, sorry, bro. All right. Let me see how much longer my mom has to be on the phone. How dare she? Don't you agree? How dare she make a phone call during my live stream? How dare she? I can hear her through the walls. I love her, but I can hear her through the walls. Please write in English because that's the only language that I could read quickly and understand. Emma, whoa, you are speaking in Arabic. There's Arabic and then there's Aramaic. There, yeah. It's easy to confuse those two. Well, Arabic or Aramaic. It's like paper or plastic. Scrooge McDuck, where are you from? He's from the UK. Eddie, how are you? I'm doing all right. How are you? Curdy the cat says hi. Emma, I think she's learned how to type in different languages. I didn't read. I don't read terrorism. We don't speak terrorism, nor do we read it. It's me, Grady. Hello, Grady. Backed by popular demand. Can I say popular or popular? I just added a new addition to my family. You did. All right. Sometimes it's a pet. Sometimes they add a pet to their family. Sometimes they add an actual human being. 12 gauge shotgun. Portuguese. Let's see, today is Friday. Oh, she's talking to Vivian. She talks to Vivian. I am 15. Well, welcome to the show. This is for all ages, this particular show. I'm going to experiment some more. Little Land of Nights phones, phone booths. Yes, fish chips and antique rulers. Oh, antiquated rulers. Fish chips and antiquated rulers. So now we have King Charles. Had they said, long live the king? Make way for the king's gods. Make way for the king's gods. Is your mom? My mom is fine. Where is mom? Mom is in the next room. She's resting comfortably. She had a fall last night. She was with her walker. I don't know what she was doing at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. She got really crazy with her walker. Emma, we understand you wish to speak Arabic, and it isn't complicated. Yeah. Can we see her? She's on the phone with her friend. And she needs to, as the Coneheads say, maintain low tones. Maintain low tones. That's what I should yell if my mom's voice gets too loud. Maintain low tones. Are you an uninvited grasper of cone? Who wants an uninvited grasper of cone? That sounds like a criminal offense. He grasped my cone and it was uninvited. Any new knives? No, I haven't gotten out that much. It's been appointments, taking my mother to appointments. I need more cash. As soon as I get more cash, I can probably go to the knife store. I love buying new knives. Emma, could you please stop doing that? I suckered into reading something and then I can't read Aramaic. A girl rejected me 2 days ago. Oh, man. You know what? Men are supposed to take rejection. Women can't take it so well. It turns out they don't like being rejected. Everyone donate. It is not difficult. We understand. I quit hitting on girls because I can bet, I can place bets on being rejected. Just flat out, sometimes mean. They're mean with they have rejection added to meanness. We need to stop allowing that. It needs to be a crime when you add meanness to rejection. Please say something interesting if you're going to write in terrorism. Emma, are you just trying to get attention? Is that your narcissistic fuel? I'm learning about narcissism and how if you take away their fuel, their need for attention, they get mad. They call it narcissistic injury. And then narcissistic rage. Yeah. If she's mean about it, then you don't want to be with her. That's right. I don't want to be with you anyway. Well, if you're going to be mean about it, I don't want to be with you anyway. There should be a website, meangirl.com, where they're all cataloged. You know, you take a picture of them, and then you put next to them a profile of how mean they are. I mean, she is nice. Girl, a nice girl rejected you? Maybe she's playing hard to get. I never understood hard to get. Anyway. Am I supposed to try harder if you're hard to get? If you say no to me, am I supposed to try harder? And then you report me as a stalker? There's too many of them to catalog. Yeah, it would blow up the internet. The internet would crash with all the mean girls. She is 8. Oh, wow. Maybe she has issues. Yes, you have to look at that. Maybe she has issues. You're not the problem. She is. Isn't that relieving to know that you're not the problem? She is. Sorry to hear that, Emma. Yeah. What did she say that we're sorry to hear about? Yeah. Now good. Are you going to be good now? We got to train people early to just be nice. Kindness goes a long way. Don't you agree? You don't want things in your food. If you're rude to a waiter, look forward to things in your food. Don't say that, McDuck. Sorry to hear that. She said her dog. Oh, your dog died today? Is that another attempt? Did you? Oh, you did nothing. I did nothing. I'm sorry to hear that your dog died today. There's not much I can do about that, is there? What's hardest is when you're there when your dog dies. When your dog dies and that happened to me. My dog was dying and there wasn't anything I could do about it except be sad. He does. You look like a person who would be first in paradise. Wow. First in paradise. This must be just like living in paradise. And I don't want to go home. Paradise. I like that word, paradise. What would I do if I were the first one in paradise? Get to shake hands with the Lord? Have a seat, Be ready for questions. So true. You get a flash pass. That's what they have at Six Flags. They have a flash pass. If you're wealthy enough, you can get a flash pass. You get to forego everyone else who is waiting in line. You get everyone else is waiting there in line. You get a flash pass. That would pee off everybody in line. A nice pair of dice. That's right. That's how God stopped Adam and Eve from gambling. He took away their paradise. Like had the same thought. That's right. Do you remember the sixth grade Grady? Great minds. Yes. Great minds. I do not read terrorists. So expect me to just overlook. Now you got me saying it. I don't read terrorists. I don't read terrorism. Terror. There's so many different kinds of terrorism that we tolerate here. You know, like when looting happens, when looting and looting and sniping and these smash and grabs, isn't that terrorism? I'm in 7th grade and in football. All right. Where is Cookie Monster? I don't have Cookie Monster. Good night, Emma. See you soon. Yes. Good night, Emma. Good night, Emma. Sniper. No sniping. I can see where it would come in handy during wartime, but not when a guy is just trying to debate people. If a guy is just trying to debate people, why do you want to bring sniping into this? That's a little ridiculous, isn't it? Can't you disagree? Can't you just walk up to him and slap him with a glove? I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. Okay. They opened a can of worms they wish they never touched. Yes. It never underestimate madness and stupidity. You can never underestimate stupidity. But I've noticed that stupidity has a built-in punishment, but we stop that punishment. Stupidity has a built-in punishment, but what we do is we rescue stupid people. So many people do stupid things, and we stop their farewell. Oh, farewell, you're leaving? Sorry to hear that. But you know what? You have things to do. You got to live your life. This must be just like living in paradise. Let's see if I can play that on my flute. No. No. I think I could with practice. Oh, just answering Emma. Okay. Let the game continue. Where is your instrument? I believe it's here. I have many instruments. You take a mortal man, put him in control, watch him become a god. Too many turds in the world. That's right. This world needs a flushing, a royal flush. Mom. Royal flush. Watch the turds circle and disappear. Do you have a trumpet? No. Drain the swamp. That's right. Let's see what hops around after the swamp is drained. We need to add some chlorine to the gene pool. Yes, this world needs a big flush. Whoosh. We cater to stupidity. We save people from the built-in punishment of stupidity. There is a built-in punishment for stupidity, and we save them. Darwin was right, but we keep thwarting Darwin. We're thwarting Darwin nowadays. Rest in peace. I know that grieves me. I like Charlie. I like intelligent people. I like people who do their research and have a comeback for everything. Why shoot a guy like that? I don't know. I can't help it. I can't help it but be upset about that. There's something called wastewater treatment. That's right. That's where the chlorine. We need chlorine added to the gene pool. Wastewater treatment. We don't have enough of that. We've got scum. We need to scrape off the scum. Bring Mr. Cookie. I think you're confusing Mr. Cookie with Bobo. My mommy. I love my mommy. I love how she picks when I'm doing a live stream. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. Anyways, I get irritated at certain things. Really, he's always been super pro-Israel. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Why can't those tiny countries? There's a lot of war for a tiny country. 22-year-old weirdo shot him. Yep. Imagine if he did something constructive. If he got up that morning, it was September the 10th, wasn't it, when that happened? Imagine if he got up and decided, I'm going to knit my mom a pair of stockings, or I'm going to bring a teacher. I'm going to bring my teacher an apple. Wouldn't it be much better than shooting somebody in the neck? Really, I'm surprised. Thought he was pretty Zionist. Yeah. Hi, I'm Victor. The Sweden. Yes, you are. I remember Victor a long time ago. Like Shapiro. Yeah. It's amazing. You think you have somebody figured out, but then you don't. Hello, Victor from Sweden. Well, I guess you have to catch me at the right time, don't you? I was thinking about having an outside show. The weather has been really good, especially in the mornings. Well, Mom is fine for those who... Hello, Victor from Sweden. Hi. Scrooge McDuck. Launchpad McQuack. Remember that? I used to watch that when I was going to college. Those who say they are Jews but are not and do lie. You have to be born into Judaism, don't you? You can't just say your mom has to be Jewish or something like that. You can't just convert. I've heard things about that. They're pretty hardcore. You can't just slide in there. You got to learn Hebrew too. There's like a class. You have to take a class to learn Hebrew, which is a good idea because the Bible's written in Hebrew. You know, it's not like Catholicism where you don't have to read it all. Bye bye, Mr. Bobo. No, Mr. Bobo is alive and well. Yes, mother has to be Jewish. That's right. You can't just slip in there. God is very particular when it comes to those things. Christianity, you just have to put on a cross. And mother cannot marry. Yep, cannot marry out of the faith. You know what? Catholics and Jews get along pretty well. I've heard a lot of Catholics and Jews get married. But then again, isn't that what the New Testament is all about? It's about uniting. They are. Out of all the people in the world, that's a pretty tough call, isn't it? That's a pretty tough calling. Not everybody likes you when you're chosen. When you're chosen, people that causes envy, doesn't it? When the Almighty chooses you, doesn't that cause a little bit of jealousy? Only in America, the land of the debauchery. Oh, yes, America. America is like the new Rome. If you really look at it, everybody hates and loves America. But then there is Rome. And then Caligula said, if all of Rome had one neck, Rome. I know. Rome just became England, didn't they? The Roman Empire. It became the British Empire. And so on and so on. Isn't it funny that the rest of the world stayed out of war? I think Japan was the only warlike country besides Europe. Well, all those different countries in Europe, very warlike. We didn't want to get involved in the Second World War until Japan. And then Winston Churchill came to us and said, if you guys don't do something, they're going to be coming to your neighborhood. Yeah, Edward Gibbon. Yo, Eddie, it's been 1 year since you've been really. There is one symbol of fascism. You know what? Fascism means to rule with the stick. Fascista. Fascista, I think, is a bundle of sticks. So yeah, more stick, less carrot, or all stick and no carrot. Fascista. I heard that was where that came from. Fascism. I am 10 now. All right, congratulations. I smoke a cigar. You did. I like his quotes. I might be a worm, but I'm a glowworm. He said, I like that story I heard where a woman said, if I were your wife, I'd put poison in your coffee. And then Winston said, if I were your husband, I would drink it. He's a funny man. Witty bloke. Yes, very witty. He also said what was it? A pacifist is someone who feeds an alligator, hoping it will eat him last. It's around 6 months since I started subbing to you. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for your loyalty. You are a thoughtful person, processing thoughts of other thoughtful person. That's right. It's called regurgitation. I chew it up and I spit it back out. Oh, can't you feel the love? This is what 80s Funhouse is all about. Forget the hokey pokey. Remember the hokey pokey? You ever do that? You put your right foot in, you take your right foot out. Put your right foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about. Yeah. Funhouse, that's right. It can be your home too. If you need a home, come to Eddie's Funhouse. He always did all those kind of dances at the skating ring. Yeah. Everybody, let's get ready for the hokey pokey. Now it's slow dancing, slow skating. Do you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about? That sounds even more British, doesn't it? Turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. You put your right hand in, you take your right hand out. Put your right hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey. GOAT, greatest of all time. I've heard about that. It's a good thing to be called a GOAT. Mike, when did you go to high school? I was in the 80s. Mom's phone is blowing up today. Sounds like a Jerry Lewis telethon. Nice. Best years. Yeah. 43. I remember when I was 43. This is no capital words, y'all. That's right. HE double hockey sticks. I remember George Norrie on Coast to Coast. You couldn't say hell on his show. You couldn't say hell. He would stop you. Don't say that word on my show. I still think I'm 25. You know what? Yeah. I'm answering my mom's question. Sorry. I still think I'm 8 years old. You got to watch it, though. I definitely, as Rambo. Oh, you identify as Rambo. I want what every other guy there wants. I want for America to love us as much as we love it. He also said, I'm coming to get you. I'm your worst nightmare. Good one, Mike. Or Sammy. Oh, that's one of those, a trick question. I wish I could hear you all. You know the Swedish song Barabara. It's from Song Contest. There was also Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel had a song about Hitler build a bonfire, something like that. I identify as Marilyn Monroe, and my mustache offends me. You know what, Marilyn Monroe, they asked her what she wears to bed, and she said, Chanel number 5. Oh, man, too bad this isn't an adult show. Yes, Victor, great song. You're Swedish, too. All right, cool. Switzerland. Is it Sweden, not Switzerland. Sweden, if you're Swedish. I gotta go. Termite treatment real quick. I'll be back. It's getting to be lunchtime. What time is it right now? Here it's 4 o'clock. It's going to be 4 o'clock. Tea time. Isn't it tea time? 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock would be 1600. Tea at 1600. Yes, get those termites. Termites can destroy a house easily. LLR bro. Jag bar. Stad. Oh, that's not English. Wait, that's not English. I look stupid trying to read. It is tea time indeed. On the dot. There we go. See? I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Past lunch. I know. I got up late today. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I got up late today. Be right back. Like I am the translate. Oh, okay. Wow, I'm hungry already. It's been an hour. I've done this for an hour now. I think it's time to eat. My tummy is telling me it's time to eat. Victor. Oh, okay. Oh, you guys are speaking in your native language. The language of the Swiss, the Swedish. There's Swiss, Swedish. And then there's the Danes, the Danish. Well, that's pretty cool. You guys know each other. It's a small, small world. It's a world of hope and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. Some people have been stuck on that ride. How horrifying. Yeah, he says his friend's grandma. Okay. It is a small world, after all. I do need to get some sunshine. I should look this ghostly. Makeup. That's what they do. They get makeup. I could be orange. It rolled off the table and onto the floor. And oh, my poor meatball, it rolled out the door. A little wine, women, and song. Wine, women, and song. You're so happy. That's good. It's good to be happy. All right, that's enough flute music. I know, you know what? People who don't like flute music, I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. I've been told not to play my flute. I went into a grocery store. I was sitting on a bench at the grocery store. playing my flute. And they asked me to stop playing it. What crime was I committing? Felonious, flute playing. Beard is looking good. All right, the beard. I am a beardsman. They'll call me Graybeard. 6'7" versus 6'9". No capital. That sounds very adult. The crime of music. The crime. I don't want to know you. If I can't play a flute in your store, I don't want to know you. I don't know you. Depart from me, you worker of iniquity. How did you write the letter O, Scrooge McDuck? I learned from my friend Victor. Oh! 4 people are watching. A whopping 4 people are watching right now. The Eddie's Funhouse. I'm so dizzy. I'm so dizzy. My head is spinning. And it's you, girl, making it spin. See, those were simple songs. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. I know how to make a boomerang come back. Put your address on it. That one made me laugh. I was thinking about that. I know how to make a boomerang come back. What you do is you put your address on it. No one iPhone keyboard. If you keep your finger on a vowel, you'll get options. I see. I am learning Spanish. You know what? A lot of people speak Spanish. Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. I think, where else do they speak Spanish? In Spain, of course, they speak Spanish. Spanish were the conquistadors. They went out and they conquered a lot of the world, a lot of South America. That's why they speak Spanish. That's how you know who's hardcore. When a lot of people speak a language. Cubans speak Spanish, don't they? Yeah. Represent. But then North America is all English or French, depending on how far north you go. Italy, that's right. They speak Latin. That's right. They speak Italian, of course, because it's Italy. Because the world was divided between Spain and Portugal. Yeah. What things irritate you? What irritates me? Too much pride. Too much pride. That irritates me. Hypocrisy. When I see hypocrisy, I get mad. When they can do something and I can't. Today is tortillas. Treaty of, yeah. Could be. The thing about history is it repeats itself. I see a lot of stuff that was going on in the 70s is happening today. Viva la pizza. That's right. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. A brain is like a parachute. No, the mind is like a parachute. It won't work if it isn't open. It's a very fun game. History seldom repeats itself, but it's often, yes, it rhymes, definitely. Oh my, it rhymes. There's always a sniper. There's always a cannibal. There's always, yeah, remember Lee Harvey Oswald? He was a sniper, apparently. He said he was a patsy. He didn't, he was a scapegoat, I think. And then you had that bell tower guy. Sniping is something that has been happening throughout American history. People want to get their point across, I guess. There's always a sniper. Yep. It's always the wrong people. The wrong people are the one who get sniped. They snipe the wrong people. There are people who, anyways, I'm not going to get too deep into this. Yes. I don't want to go crazy. He was. Eddie, do you want to learn Swedish? I have to hear words in order to learn them. I'm not like the people who could just read words, and I'm not like one of those. My dad was a soldier in his homeland. You know what? Some places you're required to join the military. Germany and Turkey. I think Turkey is another place where you're required to join the military. Here it's an elective. It's like, no way. That's so cool. Where was his homeland? And I don't fight. He was looking for the enemies and telling so. Oh, he was intelligence then. I knew a guy who was military intelligence. He was a code decipherer. There was a guy that I used to meet up with every once in a while. He would decipher codes. Recognizance, that's right. Recognizance. Bosnia. Okay, Bosnia. That's awesome. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted. Crazy history of Bosnia. Yeah. You know what I need is a map. I need a map. I do so much better when I'm able to look at a map. The food is so good. Is near Costa. There is a food called, well, it's been a full hour. I want to thank you all for joining Eddie's Funhouse. Maybe I'll be able to do this. I'll have to really be able to focus more. Maybe after I eat. I should do a show after I eat. Oh my, I tired. It's like absolutely delicious. Delicious. Well, I will see you the next time. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll be able to get more people probably Saturday. Like a burger kind of, but better, but way better. After I eat, maybe so. I'll have to see if I have enough. I have to have that mental focus. It's hard to do that. Sometimes it's nice just to not have to focus, just kind of daydream. Daydream until sunset. All right. Don't leave. I gotta eat though. I'm getting dizzy. I can't, if I don't eat, I get dizzy. See you soon. Enjoy lunch. Yes. Well, thank you. And good to have you all back. I'll have to do these more frequently. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. Mike is back again. That's right. He's got to take out those pesky pests. Mike's job is pretty important. Wouldn't you agree? Could you imagine if you had an infestation and you didn't have the proper equipment? It's 10:30 p.m. Wow, I'm keeping people up. All right, everyone. Until next time. Let me see. Got to hit that button. And then that.